that might sound strange, but it turns out study after study, cognitive performance improves, risk for Alzheimer's declines, markers of brain inflammation are reduced, markers of brain antioxidant function are increased. So it's just very simple. It's a 20-minute exercise done on a daily basis of an aerobic nature to increase the heart rate. And we typically target a heart rate of 180 minus a person's age as a ballpark, depending, of course, variations based upon what kind of shape that person may be in. But of all things we talk about in terms of nutritional supplements and meditation and certain foods to eat and those to avoid, it turns out that statistically, physical exercise is perhaps the most powerful epigenetic, in other words, modified gene expression, most powerful epigenetic factor that there is. Simple exercise. And it doesn't cost anything. You go outside and walk, you put on a pair of sneakers, and off you go. So it's not as if it's some very expensive, high-priced stay at some institution where you're going to get some kind of unique stem cell therapy while you're getting intravenous vitamins and have a great physical exercise, plain and simple.
Okay, let's go to the phones. We can. First time caller, Long Beach, California. Sam's turn. First of all, hi, Sam.
Hi, Seattle. George, he just really hit it out of the park for me today with the perfect guest. Really. How about there? I had about 4 years ago. I had a corporation, and I was talking about sometimes for like a sleep. And told him that, and I was immediately reeled in, and they found a big blood clot. And so they got rid of that, but from all that infection, I had like 6 liters in my belly. And anyway, it turns out they got that done, the leak never really came back all the way, and so finally, I was a neurologist, and he picked up this was a minor garage of everything. I guess I had moderate motor and severe nerve damage to my legs, and I did nothing for about 6 weeks, and I was kind of interested that some lady told me to keep my foot in the body every time I did that. Right now, he's got me on 1 milligram of folic acid, and taking a couple different readings.
Like a heavy.
I took a similar I've been taking it for about a month now.
Well, let me comment this. It is Sam, correct? So, what it sounds like, at least when you're describing, they told you that neuropathy as a consequence of your severe inflammatory bowel disease chronic disease. And I guess we can do this thing here because I'm not your doctor, but I was simply thinking that what you want to discuss with your doctor would be a special type of vitamin B12 which we call methyl B12. That's METH1L. Turns out that B12 is desperately important for regeneration of function and of nerves, the peripheral nerves. And we will give about 5,000 micrograms of B12, which is 1 cc methyl B12, 7 times a week by injection. We actually teach our patients how to do that, along with a very unique nutritional supplement called alpha-lipoic acid, which you probably are taking.
Yeah, with that, he actually turns out I have a doctor that's a Middle Eastern, but he hasn't been, really inputting kind of his own influences. He's basically the same kind of thing, but he hasn't been doing that cobalt, whatever it is, the nasal spray once a week.
Yeah, but the problem is, that's a sign of cobalamin, and that indeed does have some cobalt in it, and that's why I'm not so excited about using it. The type of B12 I use against him is methyl B12.
Okay.
There's no sense in checking your B12 level. Again, this was something you will discuss with your treating doctor, since that's not me.
Okay.
If you were to check your B12 level after receiving these injections, it would be so-called off the chart. And what I tell my patients is that's a good place to be on B12, because we're not in the maintenance mentality here. We're in the repair mentality. So again, you might discuss with your treating doctor significantly pushing that vitamin B12 and also adding in about 2,000 milligrams a day of alpha-lipoic acid. Those are key players, along with DHA and omega-3 fat in terms of nerve repair. So
those were two sheriff cruisers. Just kind of chilling there on fucking 8th Street, right in front of the hotel.
Why do supplements help people so much?
well, you know, we're supplementally or nutritionally almost devoid in terms of the foods that are pervade to America. What in our food these days is just covering the nutritional, requirements of human physiology. We also we are parenthetically the minimum daily requirements of various vitamins and the minimum daily requirements of vitamin C around 50 milligrams a day. What that means is that
that fucking time I was fucking stopped at that stop sign is gonna fuck my whole shit up.
That amount of these nutrients that will provide a person with optimal health, and these numbers are typically many-fold larger than the minimum daily requirement.
Next up, we got Jeff in Ontario in Canada on the international line. Hey, Jeff, go ahead.
Hello, yeah, I'm a long-time listener, and this is awesome. I've stuttered for my entire life, and I'm not sure if it's genetic because my father also stuttered, and my great-grandfather also did. Now, I have two questions. One is, what causes it? And number two is, what can I take in order to make my brain make the speech work properly? Like, I've tried speech therapy all throughout grade school, high school, and honestly, it's a joke. But it wasn't until my late 20s that my speech started to straighten out, and I could actually say sentences without stuttering half as much as I used to. Because I used to stutter so bad that I couldn't even ask for a transfer.
Well, let me answer your first question. Clearly, there's a strong genetic component, because we do see that while scientists have not specifically nailed down the exact so-called stuttering gene, the pedigree analysis is clear that it's far more that there is a strong genetic component, and there's actually a predisposition for males to be affected more than females. But having said that, no one actually knows what causes stuttering, as I'm sure you've been told over the years. There are some cases when stuttering can be caused by some kind of stroke or brain injury, but those are extremely rare. There is a concept of what is called, most stuttering, as in your case, is developmental, occurs in children, and oftentimes as the child matures, the stuttering seems to improve. There is something called neurogenic stuttering, when the ability of
Hey, babe, I'm home and safe.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. You gonna call it a night?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Did you still have smoke?
A handful.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool.
You have enough?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Oh, okay, good. I totally forgot to give me some.
No, I had a few. Okay.
Alright.
Love you, baby.
I love you too.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sweet dreams.
You too.
Night, night, baby.
Good night.
Bye-bye.